All right, welcome back everybody. It's Mr. Olson. We are going to be doing some more of our bow tutorial bow arm bow exercises thing. And we are going to be on the 4th page, and we're going to be working ourselves through a bunch of different exercises that actually put the bow on the instrument. So you're going to have some bow styles, some ways that you can actually get your bow arm working with that awesome bow hold and making some sound come out of your instrument. So we're going to roll down through these exercises. Try them with me, or just listen to the instructions and do them at your own pace. All right, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we got to make sure that we know our bow direction. So first bow direction is down. That means I go from the frog to the tip, away from my body, and up, tip, all the way to the frog. I'm going to back up just a little bit here so you can see my entire bow arm. There we go. All right, so here's my down bow. And up. All right, so now we're going to do some, using our down and up bow, we're going to do some lifts. All right, so I'm going to do some down bow lifts and some up bow lifts. So as you're doing the lifts, you want to make sure that your lift motion actually kind of looks like a cat washing their face. My cat Mojo likes to, when he cleans himself, he kind of does this idea. So that's the same idea. And you want to have your 3 circles that are the same size. Your tip, your frog, and then your wrist and your elbow all want to make the same size circle. And try to keep that bow over the string and stay parallel to the ground. So here's some down bow lifts. I'm going to use my A string. The closer I am to the frog, the less it's going to bounce away. That's going to help me not have bad idea happening. I'm going to try some lifts using up bow. We don't use this one very often, but it's definitely part of the repertoire, so just want to give that a try. So, up bow lifts, still the A string. Now, if you don't have your bow or your instrument, you can definitely grab your fake bow and you can try these lifts on your pretend instrument. You could also grab 2 wooden spoons. All right, so I'm going to make my pretend instrument here. I'm going to make my bow hold and get it set up and practice my lifts. I could get my pretend cello bass and do some lifts on that as well. All right, so back to our instrument. We're going to make some rocking chairs happen. So in the middle, silent rocking chairs as much as you can, changing a level of a string, and now let's make them noisy. All right, as fast or as slow as you want. The next one is called staccato. In your music, you're going to see this as a dot, and people say that you're going to play this as short. It actually means that you're going to put some space in the note. So that we get that space by playing the note short. So here is your short staccato. Add fingers if you want to. Legato or tenuto is going to be no space. All right, so we're going to lengthen out that bow and try to make it as smooth as we can. All right, next one is spiccato. That means we're going to bounce the bow. All right, we can bounce the bow using our whole arm. Or we can do it more wrist. And fingers. The best place to do spiccato is going to be about at the balance point to the middle of your bow. That's going to give you the bounce that you want, but not have to work as hard. If you want to have more control, slide back to the frog. If you want to have less control, bounce yourself closer to the tip. All right, tremolo. Tremolo is for our bow making like this shaking or tremors, and it works best kind of closer to the tip. All right, you can be really light. And you can go into our next idea, especially with tremolo, and do ponticello, or playing almost on the bridge. Very metallic with the tremolo, or you can play the kind of wispy sound. All right, if we went close to the bridge, now we can go closer to the fingerboard flotando. If you want to spend some more time on these exercises, just pause the video, give them a whirl, and just click right back in, plus the lovely triangle, and get yourself playing again with me for the next exercise. All right, hooked bowing, which means we're going to do a down or an up in more than one bow, and we're going to put a space in between. So here's a hooked down bow. Down, down, hooked up bow, up, up. Could I hook more than one of those in a row? Absolutely. Down, 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 up, up, up. All right, hook as many bows as you want. A slur is going to be very similar to the hooked bowing, but instead I put in that space, more than one note in a bow, but no space in between. So I'm going to climb up the first notes of the A major scale. A, B, C sharp, D. All right, we all make mistakes. I'm going to get that B a little bit better in tune. And I'm going to reverse it. And those awesome slurs can go across strings. We can do different scales that way as well. All right, now we're going to try the ricochet bowing. So we're going to take that spiccato and we're going to go closer to the tip. Get that bouncing. All right, I like to do spiccato, I like to do a ricochet bowing with a bow pattern. So we're going to try like this. Bounce, 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 bounce with the down, down, up pattern. Now you can see my bow wanted to do more bounces, so let's try to do 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up. Let's try to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Everybody's bow and hand is a little bit different, so it's going to make, you have to find that spot that works best for you. And then if you get really good, add some fingers with it. All right, now we're going to try to do some accents. We're going to do our regular accent, which is going to be the V on its side, and we're going to do our tent accent, which is the V on its flipped over 180 degrees. A lot of jazz players will count the accent as da. All right, which means you're going to kind of punch this note and then slow our bow down. So fast bow to slow. This is a regular accent. And that's the da sound. And now we're going to do dut. All right, so we're going to do that accent, but we're going to cut it short. We're going to make it a 10th accent. So fast bow, then cut it short. All right, we have a couple more exercises that we're going to give a try to, all right? These are going to be the down bow staccato. All right? We're going to see if we can get 100 down bows. All right, we'll see how I can do today. I'm going to get way close to the frog. Make sure you have enough rosin on your bow. All right, let's see if we can do it. Down bow staccatos like this. Try to have a clear sound. Let's see if I can get 100. All right, I'm going to try to be close on my counting. It's kind of hard to count and play at the same time, but we're going to give it a whirl. Down bow staccatos. About 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, all right, I got a little over 100 there. Now, if you are a cello or bass player, your bow is a little bit shorter, so you don't have the advantage of the violin's length in the bow, but you can still try to be as short as you possibly can. And if you kind of press your thumb towards your pinky, that's going to help make that sound happen without very much bow motion. All right, let's see if we can do up bows. I'm going to go to the D string, up bow, 100 up bows. Here we go. Ready, play. Go 20, go 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and you can tell it got a lot heavier as we went towards the frog. All right, I'm gonna try to do a 30-second down bow and a 30-second up bow. Now, I have to be ready, and I have to put a clock with this, so I am going to set my timer on my phone. All right, grab your phone, grab a clock, find where your stopwatch is, and here I go. I'm starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try not to bounce if you can. Try and avoid that. Really light with your bow. Can you do 10 more seconds? 5 more seconds. You can do it. 5. And done. All right, I'm gonna set my timer again. We're gonna see if we can go up bow. I'm gonna choose to do the D string. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I checked my bow tilt. That made it a little bit easier for me. Bow tilted, wood towards the scroll. Up bow is a little bit trickier. It takes a little bit more concentration. Two more seconds. And done. All right. The last one is you can take anything that you play and you can make your bow hold at the tip. All right, you're gonna feel that it's super heavy. This is a great way to work on your really capable pinky. And again, seeing how you can distribute the weight. It also works for me, especially to make sure my bow is staying nice and straight. Make up what you like to, make up a scale, play whatever you like to. And again, you can try all those bow exercises that we were doing earlier in this different tip way as well. All right, thanks a lot for playing. I'm gonna get my bow ready for the next video, and I will see you soon. Thanks for doing the bow exercises with the instrument, and comment if you want to, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.